Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Pommie's vlog with me, PommieGamer. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a great day, and I don't know if you can tell, I'm a little bit excited, guys, because today I've got something so awesome to share with you guys. Are you ready? Are you sure? Sure you're ready? Hit that like button if you're ready. Alright, in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! That's right, guys. I've got myself an Oculus Rift. I can't tell you how excited I am. I ordered this thing back in January, and today all of my Christmases came at once. And this, in fact, is going to be the very first time that I experience virtual reality, which is kind of weird when you think about it. I work in technology as a software engineer, and I have had the opportunity to try out the Oculus Rift in the past, but it was the dev kit version. And to be honest, guys, I didn't want to spoil the experience. I wanted to wait until the commercial version was released, where it had all been polished off and the thing's all comfortable. So I've waited, and trust me, it's been so painful, and it's probably the most self-restraint I've ever had to use in my entire life. But I'm hoping all of that's going to be worth it. So in today's video, guys, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Oculus Rift, and then I'm going to show you some gameplay footage of me experiencing it for the very first time. Now, guys, there is one small caveat to all of this. The Oculus Rift, in terms of the recommended system specs, requires, and I'm reading directly off the box here, at least an NVIDIA GTX 970 graphics card or an AMD R9 290. Now, what graphics card do I currently have in my system? It's a GTX 960. I'm one generation too old. Or at least I was until the other day, when I went and purchased myself another early birthday present. So I've just landed myself a GTX 980 Ti, and this is an awesome graphics card. In fact, it was the second best graphics card behind the Titan series up until about 12 hours after I'd purchased it. Then Nvidia released the 1080. That's not cool, Nvidia. It's just not cool. Regardless of that though, guys, this is an awesome graphics card, and not only is it going to allow me to play the Oculus Rift, it's also going to make our bread and butter videos such as Ark Survival Evolved and Ark Survival of the Fittest look absolutely amazing, because I'll get to play them on Epic. Right, I've rambled enough. Let's get to the unboxing. So you can see it's quite a large package that it comes in. Very well put together. There's a nice carry handle on top as well. And it looks like this part just slides right off. So if I just push it at the side here, that part comes away. Let's just pop that one down there. Oh, this is so... Just look at that, and you can see here we've got the Oculus logo just embossed in the case there. Really, really nice. Now, how does one get into it? Okay, the flap just opens up there. And, oh, here we go. Look at that. So here you can see, if I turn it round, here we've got some really cool, like, I just love this packaging, the way it's all put together. It's really well made. Some protective foam here. This is the remote. Here's some instructions. Again, that's all embossed as well. And here we've got the receiver and the actual Oculus Rift itself, and a load of cables. So let's start getting these pieces out one by one. In fact, let's just turn it this way, and then I can actually see what I'm doing. This is just so epic. I don't do unboxing videos, but I tell you, this is definitely one to do it on, because this packaging is just so well put together. So here's the Rift itself, and we've got a few cables here, USB 3. So let's just plop that down like that. I'm just going to get my trusty penknife out, and we're just going to cut through the plastic here, like so. Slip that away. Oh, in fact, there's actually tabs to help you get that off. Excellent. So it looks like that's all permanently connected into the Rift as well. Let's see what else we've got. So that's the actual headset itself. Here we have the receiver. Oh, and more secret compartments. That's really nice as well. So they've actually bundled the Xbox One controller with it as well for when you're actually gaming. I really do like the Xbox One controller. It just feels so well designed. I'm not typically a huge fan of Microsoft products, it has to be said, but the Xbox One is definitely one I am a fan of. I really I like the build and the way it all feels, so that's really nice to have. What else do we have in the secret flap? Some information about the controller. We've got some batteries for the controller. That's really nice. I love it when they include batteries, so it's not another thing I have to go out and buy. Little health and safety and warranty guide. I'm not going to be reading that. Looks like we've got some stickers, some logos, which are always welcome. This looks like the wireless receiver for the Xbox One controller that go into your PC. Here is also a USB cable if you prefer to play wired rather than over the wireless receiver. That's really nice. Some stuff to keep it all dry. Some information, quick setup guide on the Xbox One controller. Again, probably won't be reading too much of that. Now let's try and get this thing out. So I'm assuming it just slides out like that. Very simple, there we go. And again, the build on this is proper solid metal. It's not just some plastic stuff. There's a kind of see why it is the price tag for what it is now. I mean, the Oculus Rift wasn't cheap. I purchased it for just over 695 Australian dollars, and that did not include tax. So it came out just over 800 by the end of the order. So it's not cheap, but bear in mind this is a new technology and things will fall in price over time. But if you have a bit of money saved up and you don't mind being an early adopter, then it's definitely looking really nice. This is the remote. Sits really well in your hand. That's really cool. So I think that's everything that is in the box. Really impressed with the packaging. That's just really solid and really nice. So this is everything that you get in the box. I've just taken off all of the ties around the cabling, and I just wanted to kind of just show you guys a bit more up close the actual Rift itself. So you can see here the actual Rift itself, very similar to kind of, I guess, some ski goggles. If you've ever been skiing or snowboarding, you'll be kind of used to having something similar to protect your face from the elements whilst out on the snow. And I've got to tell you, it's very light. In fact, I mean, I can quite comfortably hold that on one finger. It's super light. I know that was one of the complaints with the one of the early dev kit versions, was it was just too heavy and it would give you neck ache. And you can see here, if we turn it over, we've got the lenses there. There's a warning label on it, says no sunlight on lens. So again, that's good to know. Just peel that off. And looks like over the back here we've got some speakers for headphones. Be interested to know if I can actually still utilize my own headphones rather than the ones that are built in, and whether these come off. It looks like they're adjustable, so at the very least you could probably fold them out of the way. I'd need to read more actually in the manual, even though I said I wasn't going to read the manual. But I mean, this is an expensive piece of equipment. I don't really want to go yanking stuff. And then this slider here moves the lenses closer together or further apart, so that you can find the perfect comfort for how your head is shaped and where your eyes are situated. Okay guys, before we jump into a game, I just want to try the Rift on and see how it feels. Now, as you can see here on the top strap here, we've got a simple Velcro system. You can undo that and you can thread it back through to make this thing a little bit looser or a little bit tighter depending on your head size. Really nice design on the straps. They feel very secure. Let's put it on and see how it feels initially. And I've got to tell you, this is actually quite comfortable. I may need to just adjust it ever so slightly, but it feels really comfortable. I've got to say, it does feel a little bit odd to have something protruding off of my face, but it does feel like I'm wearing a pair of ski goggles. So it's not a feeling I'm completely alien to, and it does feel very, very light. I have to say, it feels incredibly light. I can only imagine if you play for maybe 4, 5, 6 hours in a long stint, might you start feeling a bit of neck ache, but I don't think you're going to want to be in VR for that long. But who knows? It's very, and the actual earphones as well. They feel quite comfortable and they adjust really well. I do believe I can use my headset as well, and I definitely think I'll be using those over the stock ones because I just really like the earphones I've got. I can't wait anymore, guys. Let's jump into a game and test this thing out. Okay guys, I'm ready to try out the Oculus Rift for the very first time, and in fact experience VR for the very first time. I'm super excited and I can't wait to see what this has got in store for us. I'm going to try out the Oculus DreamDeck. It's kind of an immersive VR experience, kind of just throws you into the deep end. You don't have to interact with it, you can just look around and experience it. Not sure what to expect, but let's give it a go. So I'm going to launch the DreamDeck. I'm going to grab my Oculus. And now let's put this thing on. Just wait for the DreamDeck to fire up.
Welcome to Oculus DreamDeck.
This is cool. Everywhere I look, there's something to see. You really do feel like you're there. It's really hard to describe. That's really nice. You've got like a pointer wherever you look, you can choose a scene. Even when you look down, you see stuff on the ground. What's really weird is I put my hands out in front of me, almost expecting to see them as well in the scene, but obviously you don't. It kind of makes your brain go, what? I should be able to see my hands there. This is so cool. Okay, right, let's grab our Xbox One controller and let's just play all and just see what this is all about. Right. Okay, looks like we're in some sort of submarine here, or lab or something. I don't think that's good. Whoa. Yeah, someone probably wants to fix that. Guys? Hello? Oh, or apparently not. Crisis averted. That's all cool. Whoa! Hello, fella. What's your name? Steve? No. Thing is, you don't look that big, so you must be a baby. So my first question is, where's Mummy T-Rex? No, you just stay there. The model looks amazing though. It's really lifelike. Oh, that's better. Nice and peaceful. A cute little fox and bunny rabbit and moose. Some fish over there. There's a shark over there. I don't know why I'm pointing. This is so cool. A bird up there in a nest. Kind of reminds me of Minecraft, really. Albeit a polygon kind of triangular version. Be nice to just sit and chill out here for a bit and just collect your thoughts. What's next? Whoa! Jesus. A little warning would have been nice. If you have a fear of heights, I don't think this one's going to be for you, to be honest. This looks really cool though. It's like some sort of steampunk dystopian New York. Really cool. What does that sign say? The world awaits Oculus Rift. Oh, cool. So I'm stood in front of a mirror and I guess I'm this guy. Oh. We're trying on different masks by the look of it. What's this room look like? That's cool. Oh. That's nice. Response to the physics. I'm the sun now. Doing my song thing. Red balloon. 99. I love this. This is so cool. Oh, hello. Hello, mate. What's your name? James? James? Oh, that's cool. Oh, hello. You don't look impressed with me. Do I smell? I'm sorry, I don't speak alien. Where are we? Oh, that's cool. Look at that spaceship. Ugh, what are you? Some sort of microbe or termite, or unless we're inside a cell. That's cool. I keep reaching out to touch things. I want to just like grab hold of one of these things and move it there. That's so freaky. The detail's amazing. Oh, oh, hang on, Mr. Wayne. It's like a cute little model town. Got a little guy enjoying a barbecue there. The building on fire and UFOs have landed. Alright, guy is not having a good day. First he was trapped in a burning building and now he has been abducted by aliens. See you later, fella. A helicopter hanging out. There's a mountain airport. Car's going off-road back there. Oh, that's really cute. I really want to pick them up and play with them. What's this? A rubber ducky. A crane claw thing. You gonna pick it up? Yeah, he is. Ah. He really likes. Oh, it's a bigger one. He does like that rubber ducky. Wow. Whoa. I don't think the big crane likes the rubber ducky. Yeah, a little music. This is pleasant. Oh, he's not going to be too happy with that. Oh, there's some sort of sorcery going on now. Oh, it's some sort of Harry Potter battle. One Guardian Leviosa. Who's the goodie and who's the baddie in this? Normally, blue is good and red is bad. Star Wars has anything to do with it. Who's gonna win? Oh, he got his rubber ducky back. It's cute. Oh, where am I now then? What's that noise? Oh no. Oh, I think we found Mama T-Rex. Don't come this way. Oh, this is like your worst nightmare ever. You're stuck in a hallway and you can't move. Oh, hello. Hi. I'm gonna put my hands up to not get T-Rex spit on me. Hello. What's your name? It's really weird. I've got this real fight or flight feeling going through me at the moment. That is so cool. That's amazing. Oh wow, there we go. Well, that was the Oculus DreamDeck. What an experience that was. That experience was... I'm just kind of speechless really. I'm just trying to process that. You really did feel like you were there. I mean, I've never had an experience that was so immersive like that. It was just amazing. Like when you engage your peripheral vision and you look around and you use your head for movement, absolutely unreal. It was kind of weird when I looked down and I couldn't see my hands. Like my brain was expecting to see my hands. Maybe there'll be some integration later on with things like the Kinect for the Xbox, possibly the wand thing for the PS4, even maybe the nunchucks if someone could hack something with that, where you could perhaps render some model arms in where you expect to see them. That would be really cool. But obviously, you know, this for gaming is opening up a whole world of different new types of games and experiences. But beyond gaming as well, you've got like so many other applications. I mean, just think about television, you know, documentaries, films, in fact, how different those mediums can be, and the kind of experiences and story narrative we can tell now by putting someone right there in the middle. And beyond entertainment, you know, there's tons of applications. Education, if you're doing remote learning, rather than just sort of looking at a web stream, you can actually put yourself in the classroom and feel like you're there. And then sporting events as well. I mean, if you think about, you know, some of these big sporting events you might not be able to afford or be able to get tickets to go to one, you could still sit there and feel like you're actually there. Absolutely incredible, really. I think VR is going to be really interesting space to watch. The Oculus Rift at the moment is obviously quite expensive, but that price will fall down over time. But worth every cent that I paid for it, I have to say. That's the Oculus Rift, guys. What an experience. Well, that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, remember to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more Oculus Rift videos. Until next time, guys, keep calm and level up. Bye-bye.